Welcome to Abundance Meditation. My name is Benton, the Speaking for Profit coach. And thank you for joining me on my journey of healing my relationship with abundance and detaching myself from scarcity. I'm so thankful that you're here today in the here and now to have this moment and to slow down and have a moment for meditation. So, before we get into our practice today, just do me a favor, put into the comments of this video, where are you located? Where are you currently located? And where, maybe, where are you going? Because I know that sometimes people might be listening to this in your car. You might be listening this in replay, or maybe listening to this even on our podcast. So, where are you from? If you have the ability to go on and put that into the comments. And the other thing that I want to say is that I'm just so thankful to have a space to do this practice and to do this practice in a public way, because I often see the end product of people having better relationships with money, of having practices around abundance, of having practices around grace and easeful abundance at the end of the journey. And what I mean by the end is when we see folks with the reward, right? Whether that's being rich or having that car or having that experience that maybe we see as success or that we see as abundance. So for me to do this in a public way, it's an honor, one, and I'm so thankful to have you here on this journey with me. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. So if you're listening now, put hashtag live in the comments. If you're listening near and dear future, put hashtag replay. Before we get into our practice, I want to share with you a quote from the book I've been reading probably the last couple of months, called A Happy Pocket Full of Money. And what I love about this book is it really is a pocket handbook, which means that the one thing I'll say before I go into the a little bit of the book, it's so interesting how text can be something that you need and that you don't need at times. So I tried to read A Happy Pocket Full of Money probably about a year ago, and it just didn't resonate. It just wasn't the time for the book. So I found that last year I was like, I don't really like the book, to be honest with you. I was like, it was too much. Now, what I will admit that is that the book starts off with a lot of things around like quantum physics, which I love science, but that just was like going over my head. But this year, since I'm being really intentional about doing my healing practices around this, I'm reading books that people have told me about and that I'm called to. And I feel that you can use this book as a guide. It can be a guide for you. So almost like the Bible in a way. And I'm not gonna call this the Bible. Don't quote me on this being the money Bible. I'm not saying that. The Bible is the Bible. This is the happy pocket full of money. But you know how with the Bible you can go to a verse, you can go to a chapter, you can open it up anywhere and read it and probably get some inspiration. And there's like some affirmation books like that. There's various books like that, but this is one of those books. So I'm really challenging myself, instead of being like, I got to finish this and get to the end, really taking my time and nurturing it. And sometimes just picking random pages and random things that I want to read. So for this one, this was a quote I pulled earlier when I was holding some space with my amazing wife. And I was reading through the book and I was like, oh, I like this quote a lot. So I wanted to bring it into our space. Science has proven that deep meditation temporarily shuts down the part of the brain that tells you where you end. Meditate, and you will reach a vastness of mind and consciousness that you never thought possible. Business solutions, new business ideas, and wealth strategies are just a fraction of what will begin to arise. It has been said that if you did not go within, you will go without. Now, what I love about this particular quote is, number one, it's talking about meditation, which is what we're going to do today, and how that practice, if we go deep enough, will allow us to not know where the end is. And what I love about this is that I find that when I am highly meditated and when I am truly connected to myself internally, there doesn't feel like there is an end. Like I don't know if you all have had this practice, but I've had meditation practices where I've almost forgot I had to go to work, forgot I had to be in places. I've just been in the moment, like time did not exist. And then the other thing about this quote is you won't know the end. Like you won't know the fear that comes from some of the things that come around endings, right? There's so much fear of the end of life, the end of relationship, the end of a journey at a job. And I think that this is all guided in us not being connected internally, because when we truly are connected in spirit and in that divinity, there's an understanding that there is no end, that it almost continues to go on, no matter if we are in this physical space or not, right? So I love that. And then I love that last part of the quote, right? Because it says, it has been said, if you do not go within, you will go without. And I personally feel, as I'm on this journey with my own relationship with abundance and repelling and letting go of scarcity and poverty mindset, that going within is calling in truly what I want in my life. And I hope that for you as well. Like I hope that this practice that we're building together, this space, is allowing you to truly sit within who you are, what you deserve, and open up the door of abundance. I don't believe that abundance isn't there. I believe that oftentimes we have the door shut because we don't have enough information, because we want to be in control, because we're not taking the time to rest, to practice, to sit, to meditate. Sitting and meditating allows the outside to go on and for you to be here. Where you're able to slow down time, you're able to really have clarity and move pieces in your life that allow abundance to come into your life gracefully. And that's what's so beautiful about it. So sit with that quote. And if you haven't yet, go on and pick up a happy pocket full of money. And what I'll do is I will put that link to the book in the show notes and in the comments of this video so that you can check it out. So if you're watching this for the first time before we go into meditation, I want you to know that this is an everyday practice that I do with individuals, with people I love. And I do that through affirmation. I send up free affirmations every day to your phone every morning as a reminder for you to sit and to meditate and to affirm yourself. So if you want to be put on that list, just go on and text the word inspire to 323-9492. That's 323-405-9492. 323-405-9492. And you're just going to text the word inspire. That'll be in the show notes as well. When you text this, it's going to give you a gift. It's also going to give you daily affirmations. And I also will give you reminders of meditation that we'll be doing on a weekly basis. My goal for this space is that eventually we will get out of this virtual space and get together and do some meditation in your local neighborhoods. So that's something I'm really excited about. So let's go into meditation. And as we create space for this moment in our journey, I just want you to find a quiet place to sit or to lie down. If you're just waking up, I ask that you do sit up so you don't fall back to sleep. Although this is a meditation that I hope restores you, this is not a sleep meditation. This is a meditation that we do want to somewhat be awake for, because we never know what might be awakening within us. So we want to be awake enough for that. If you're listening and you're driving or doing something where you need to be more focused, be there. But just listen to the sound of my voice as I guide us through this space. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a few breaths, and I invite you to breathe with me. If this feels uncomfortable, I invite you to do whatever you need to do to relax and ground yourself in this moment. I invite you to close your eyes And just for this moment, just focus on your breath. And what we're going to do together is we are going to breathe in abundance and we're going to breathe out scarcity, right? So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing it out. So we're breathing in abundance and we're breathing out any type of fear, doubt, worry, or scarcity. So let's give it a couple of more breaths. So we're going to breathe in and breathe out. We're going to breathe in and breathe out. So what I love about breath work is it really allows me to feel what's going on in my body. I don't know about you, but sometimes I have a tendency to numb out, to kind of numb what's going on in my body. And meditation and breath work allow me to feel those little things. So even right now, I feel a little tightness in my right thigh, probably because I went for an amazing nature walk with my family earlier. I'm feeling a little bit of tension in my shoulders and my back. So I'm going to go on and relax into the chair, right? Give myself some cushion there. And I ask that you, and I invite you to just take a moment to scan your body. And this is not something that you can do right or wrong. Just sit with what you feel. Warmth, coolness, muscles. Just take a moment to be in your body. And just take a moment as you scan and feel your body to thank your body. Body, thank you so much for being here, for holding me, for being in the here and now, for holding me in this seat, for waking me up this morning, for making sure that all the water and all the blood and all the nutrients go right where they need to go to protect me and take care of me. Just send love and affirmation to your body. And now I invite you to take this meditation just a tad bit deeper with me. And what we're going to do is we're just going to repeat an affirmation as we sit here for the next few moments. And we're going to repeat the affirmation. And as we repeat it, we'll take a breath in between each one. And don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do this. So it won't be complicated. But the affirmation for today is I am powerful. I am abundant. I am free. I am powerful. I'm abundant. I'm free. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am free. So, what we're doing is we're saying the affirmation and then we're breathing in that abundance and letting go of that scarcity. And the reason we're doing this is An affirmation is powerful, but it's so much more powerful when it circulates through your body. And in order for new energy to circulate in, we have to make space for it and let out anything that's not serving that. So we're breathing in the abundance and letting go of the scarcity to make room for more. I am powerful. I'm abundant. I am free. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am free. I am powerful. I'm abundant. I am free. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am free. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am free. And I invite you to say this with me at your own pace as we continue through this meditation. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am free. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am free. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am free. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am free. Now I invite you to just sit with your body. Just see what comes up in your mind. What comes up in your body, what comes up in your soul, what comes up in your spirit. Any words, anything that's being said to you. And there's no need to rush to a journal or to take yourself out of sitting. Just see it, recognize it, grab it as a memory. We'll have a moment to write a few things down or just to share, but just take a moment. And what's coming up for me is, how does it feel to call yourself powerful? How does that feel? Do you feel powerful? Do you feel like an imposter? Whatever the feeling, it's beautiful because it's you. No shame in any of the feelings. We're not here to shame them. We're here to get more clarity and just to recognize them. So I invite you to take a couple of more breaths, just paying attention to your breath, breathing in abundance, letting out any scarcity, fear, or doubt. Breathing in abundance one last time. And breathing out any scarcity and doubt. And I invite you to slowly return back to the room. Sometimes I wiggle my toes and my fingers. If your eyes were closed, this is a great time to open your eyes. Sometimes I move my shoulders around in my chair just to get my body back. I just would love for you to share with me how that was for you. Maybe just one word that's coming up from that experience in the comments as we wrap up our time together. I have so much gratitude for you today, so much gratitude for you being here, being in the moment, being in the here and now. I'm so thankful for you taking out time for yourself and to join me right on this journey as I publicly with you heal my relationship with money and embark on an abundant journey, right? We need to fill our cup, and I'm filling my cup with abundance, but I realize that sometimes even that can feel a little light. So it's great to have community, and it's great to have accountability to continue doing this practice, and I'm so thankful for it. So thankful for it. So this is Abundant Meditation. My name is Evolve Benton, the Speaking for Profit coach. I'm on a journey to heal my relationship with abundance and with money and to repel scarcity, doubt, and fear. And I'm so thankful for you joining me and being in this space with me. I appreciate you. I'm thankful for you. And I will be back, same place, same time next week. So if you want to join me, feel free to. If you want a reminder, just go on and text the word inspire to 323-405-9492, and we'll be sure to add you to our list. I'll be sure to add you to my list and make sure that when we do have these moments of meditation, of affirmation, that you will be invited. So thankful for you, and I hope you have an amazing week. Peace.